All right, let's do a little tour of the office, the remodeled office, 14th floor. So this is the elevator lobby. Here's the street map and city boundary motif they chose for the walls. Double door entrances there. That's for deliveries. Actually, it's usually the easier way in and out. It's got the keypad on it. There's a janitor closet, the unisex restroom. You can see the recurring road network, I should say, and community boundary motif in between the 6 elevators. And there's one of the stairwell doors, and then at the far end is the freight elevator, the doors to the freight elevator lobby. This is actually the main entrance where most guests would come in, but it's always locked now. So again, staff usually will use the other entrance over here. All right, so I've just come in the double doors. Another stairwell here. So if you come in through the double doors, this is the lobby. Yeah, what you can see of the lobby. Over here on the right, there's a little kitchenette, the fridge. It's actually a pretty nice fridge. Another fridge, the older one. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know if it's older. Might be new also. Some cabinets, microwave, coffee makers, drinking fountains. If you look up top, the ceiling looks about the same as it ever did. Go back to the lobby here. They have some of these hanging, I don't know if you call them cylinders or cans. And out the window, or along the window, there's a countertop with chairs. If you look out the window here, you can see the play area, much expanded play area that Bedrock has going this summer. The old CompuWare building, whatever it's called now. Let's move along through the lobby. There's a big TV here, it can display different messages. They put some chairs here. Let's stay in the lobby for now. Got the front desk, the new Semcog blue wall. This blue is a common color in the agency now. No one would normally be staffing the front desk unless there's a meeting, then someone has to come in and staff it. One of the copiers. Let's go over behind the front desk. Welcome back sign from, well, I guess they'll probably be there for a while. I think they had that there when we had our staff forum. So if we go behind the front desk here, you can see this, I don't know if you call it a mural, depicting life in the region, I guess. Some interesting artwork. A lot to look at. One of the few places we have a drop ceiling. Let's go to the main conference room. This is the only place actually where you can look back north up Woodward. You can see here. You can see the construction of the big new skyscraper where the Hudson's building used to be. I don't know how far in the distance you can see Woodward, but obviously it goes all the way to Pontiac. And we can have another look at the little Bedrock play area. So this is the main conference room. See if I can manage to turn on the light. See the ceiling and the lights. I don't think that's changed. I'm not sure. All the tables lined up. Of course, they can be reconfigured. Got some county plaques on the walls here, are the columns. The 3 big screens, had that since the beginning. But now we have the Semcog blue wall. Projector's still up there. The screen can come down over on this wall here. It does clear in front of the plaques on the wall. And double door to a storage area. I'll show you that. It's where the cart goes. All the carts go. This little storage area with some shelves. You can walk through to the other hallway, which I guess I will do. This is a map I'd very much like to have someday, if they ever get rid of it. It's like from the 50s or 60s. Beautifully drafted. This is the little, they used to call it like, I don't remember what they used to call this room, but it's like the little private room that people can go into if they need some privacy. It's a familiar bird up there. And this is the other hallway on the other side of the, that you can go down from the other side of the front desk. We're just kind of in the middle of it right now. You can see the mural up ahead. Got some more plaques. This is the coat rack. Obviously, a lot more use in the winter. I think they're going to replace the old imagery in here in this light box with some more modern art. I don't know what that'll look like. Here's two of the round tables that they're going to be replacing. Part of the giveaway. This would be the Gratiot room. When data analysis comes down for our in-person staff meetings, this is where we sit. Also, it's the largest conference room except for the main one. It's got a door at either end, as you can see. A couple of TVs on the walls. Actually kind of old. They'll be replacing them with newer technology. Some standing desks that they've put high stools next to, or high seats next to. And you can walk around here. See, now they have these doors everywhere, but they're not closed off at the top. But they do help block the noise when they're shut. And so this is the other end of the main conference room. So you can see kind of the long view. Came in the door on the opposite side before. If we look out the windows toward the river in Canada, it's the south end of Woodward. Don't know how well it's coming in the camera. The various buildings like the Guardian, Comerica, it's now the Ally building, whatever the heck they call it. Fifth Third building. This is the south end of Campus Martius. Didn't really show the north end. I should do that. Obviously the views are always one of the best parts of this building. Here's the north end of Campus Martius. There'd be a hockey rink there in the winter and a Christmas tree nearby. And the play area again. Some of the buildings. Okay. Back by the front desk, the lobby. So here's actually the real entrance, the real main entrance for guests. The other side of it is the elevator lobby. Of course, got the restrooms here. Some utility rooms. So that's the view of the lobby if you come in the main entrance. So now the staff area is all down this way. This is the wing between, or I should say the connection between the two wings, the bridge, whatever you want to call it. Again, one of these doors that goes, walls that goes part way up with a glass window and a door to help block the noise. Here's the three other tables that are being given away, presumably replaced with something else. So we have a carpet here that's different than elsewhere. This is probably the second biggest conference room. I mean, after the main conference room, and that's the Woodward room and the Gratiot room, this one would be next. This is the Michigan room. You can see much smaller, but still can hold several people. It's got its own TV screen and IT controls. So another view toward the river. You can see the thermostats. It says 74. It says you should be able to run it between 70 and 72, but since it's 74, and I've seen another one that says 75 and a half, that obviously means it's not under manual control. That cart is not normally there. I'll be using that to take away the two chairs over here. Here's the second to the last conference room, the Huron River room. It used to be a huddle room. Actually, it's probably still, I guess they think of it more as a conference room now, not a huddle room. Two chairs left. I've already taken two away. I'll grab these two when the tour is done. The artwork is still there. It's been in this chair. Someone won this. I didn't put my name in for that. Another TV, the Semcog blue to go with the gray. Server room. This is usually open if someone's working in there. And we have our copy room here. More copiers. The big plotter. Some storage cabinets for plotter paper and other office supplies. Get a view of the Stott building and the very top of the structure, 12th and 13th floors, if you will. Here you can see maybe the first look at the bright orange flooring they have in some of the rooms. This room also had it, where I'll be grabbing the chairs. St. Clair River room and the room next to it used to be called huddle rooms as well. Don't know exactly what they're calling them now. Orange floor, table, chairs, TV, basic setup. Same thing with this room, except this room, the Detroit River room, is too small to have a TV. So it just has a small table and a few chairs. And if we look here, get your first look at the Cube Farm. I don't know where the light switch is. I think I may have found it. That's better. So if we scan over here, you can see all the numbered desks. Got 4 in each little square. And then there's 4 on the other side, more towards the window. So it's 16 total, 4, 8, 12, and then 4 more. Let's walk through here. So if someone had to work here for a while, you check one of these out. You have a curved monitor they've put in. You attach your laptop, and a pretty big size work area to plop yourself down for a while. Again, there's a 4 in each little square. We're in a blue carpeted area now. These are just reconfigured versions of our cubes we used to have. We all had our own workstations. So they have some desks here you can sit. And these are not ones you can reserve, but you can come and sit here, look out the window. You can see the ones behind me here also are part of the numbering. I said 16 before, actually it's 18 desks if I could count. Okay, here's a standing desk that they kept. Keep going through the Cube Farm here to the far corner. More standing desks, which they have little stools next to them, so they could be standing or sitting desks. Let's look out the window here. You can look west down Michigan Avenue, and that's Lafayette, heading out of town. So near desk 1 here, if we go on the other side, another one of these glass partitioned areas that don't go all the way to the ceiling with a door. This is where the head honchos sit, number 1 and number 2. I don't know who sits at which desk, but they obviously don't have to check out desks. They have their own, and they have their own little special meeting area as well. Even got a little phone in there. This is brand new. Lockers. Put your stuff in there, enter the code, remember the code, and take it away later. And if we look here, this used to be the finance area. It's been converted into this common area known as the Tiger Den. It's got sliding doors apparently. To let you know it's the Tiger Den, they have a sign. It's a neon sign. It's not lit up right now. Unsure how to turn it on, so I'm not going to fiddle with it. That's the, I don't know what you'd call that type of wall. Ivy? It's probably supposed to look like ivy. So they put a couple tables in here for a common meeting space, and then 3 more wood tables that they are. No, they're not wood tables. 3 more tables, round tables that they're going to be, that people won with the drawings. And so these will be taken away and replaced with something else, presumably. There's the foosball table, the cheap dartboards, dartboard with the darts that don't actually stick in very well if you actually throw them at the dartboard. That check was something Semcog received from participating in a kickball tournament. I don't know why there's a TV here, but there is. And a little kitchenette, but without a sink. There's a fridge for staff to put items in, snacks. It's their old, what do they call it? Not 7-Eleven store, but Seg store or 7-Eleven. I forget what they call it. But staff will stock that. Got some cabinets here. Somewhere in one of these cabinets, I moved around all the trophies. Here they are. Used to be in my living room during the move. All safely stowed away. No one wants them out apparently, so that's where they'll stay. So, orange floor in the Tiger Den. Good view of the parking structure. And the Stott building. And the construction of the building at the Hudson site. I think that's it. Everything, no, one more conference room. I'm not sure what's behind these doors. I know one of them, like finance, keeps their records. Unsure about the other ones, but they're all locked away. So it's secure stuff, whatever it might be. Oh, maybe I should flip off that light switch. Let's go to the last conference room. Oh, these lights hanging up there. The 4 hanging lights are new. Ceiling looks just like it used to up on the 15th floor. Down here, it's same as ever. The lights, the little white noise makers, the pipes. And the Grand River room is the other good-sized conference room. I've removed 2 chairs. One earlier today, one I just stuffed in my car. There's 4 left. And I had rights to 4 of them, but they're really beat up. I took the best 2. So someone else won at least 2, and then I will relinquish my rights to the other 2. Back here they chose as a spot to put a lot of awards and plaques. I saw they have no shortage in the cabinet. There's a lot more. This is another blue wall room. Again, viewing the structure. But in this one they put some of that gray carpet with the blue stripes. And looking back towards the lobby, I think I'll end this recording.